You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by in this Halloween series, which I started earlier this year. This way you get a chance to run out and find these items. I got this at Target. When I saw it on the shelf, it just caught my attention because Reese's Pieces, a giant cookie. In the background, you kind of see the cookie that you're making with the pizza pan that's also included. And you've got the nice brown on top with the yellow stripe and then an orange bottom. It's really neat the way they did that. And then, well, let me show you what's inside the kit. 8-inch pizza pan, so that's included. Peanut butter and chocolate chip cookie mix. So it's not just a regular chocolate chip cookie, it's also peanut butter flavored. You get the icing mix, the mini Reese's Pieces candies for decorating, and then the black icing gel pen. All right. Let's check out the back. Now you have nutritional information and facts for all 4 items, so you can read through that. Also gives you the ingredients. And then there are the directions. Preparation, instructions. Let's see. There's one for the cookie mix, how to do that. And then I got to make the topping, which would be the frosting, and then decorate it with the mini Reese's Pieces candies around the edge. So it even tells us how to decorate it. All right, so let me gather up some kitchen supplies. I will come back first, though, get this out of the package, and we'll check out all of the items. Okay, here we go. Cardboard, tape all cut, that is, and ready to go. So here is my orange frosting mix, my Reese's Pieces. Okay, this is the gel. And the last but not least is the cookie dough. Okay, so we're making an 8-inch cookie, so it doesn't require too much. Let me see, I didn't try to get the pan out. Let me cut the other side here. Okay, there we go. There is our pan. And there is our smiley pizza face. And he looks like he's ready to be eaten. Now, I don't know if I'm going to achieve this, but we're going to go for it, right? Now the pan, ooh, look at that. It's a ridged pan, so you have a bottom layer. Now I don't remember what it said. Am I just pouring in the cookie mix? Let's see. Let's double check here. Okay, preheat oven, do all that. Combine the ingredients, which I have off to the side. Oh, press cookie dough into a buttered 8-inch pizza pan. So I butter the pan and then press the dough in and then baked into 12 minutes. Now usually with chocolate chip cookies, you sometimes just leave them in little blotches and then they, spread out. So it looks like the way the pan is designed, it's going to stay within this area, maybe get a crust around this upper area, but we're going to find out. So let me gather the rest of my supplies and make my cookie. All right, here we go. Time to make my cookie mix. And I decided to bring in something just for everybody who is missing their Easy Bake video for this normal time slot. It is the Easy Bake Essentials cooking utensils, and I thought, wow, that's nice. I've got a nice cake spatula and then a wood spoon to mix and then a little whisk to mix as well. So I won't be using the whisk for this, but now my utensils are set and it's really simple. It says combine 1 package cookie mix. All right, let's get that in the bowl, and then I will do the egg and all that next. 1 package cookie mix. I do have to snip it. It smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup. That smells really good. And then you see the chips are already all in there. Okay, with 1.5 tablespoons softened unsalted butter. That's what I have here, softened unsalted. So here we go. There is 1.5 right there. The frosting also requires unsalted, so that's why it was nice to have it in the house. It's been sitting out long enough. Okay. That is done. And then 1 tablespoon beaten egg. All right, so let me get this going here. little bit more. I still see it's not mixing. Hey, the whisk would be good for that, huh? All right, so let me grab my measuring spoon. It surely is not a lot of liquid in there. Well, I might have to pour this here. This could be a problem, but we'll do our best here. Let me go from this side, because this side's definitely mixed a little bit better. Okay, 1 tablespoon. All right. And then it just says mix. Simple enough, right? Mix until completely blended. Dough will be stiff, so we're looking for a stiff cookie dough. If you're ever watching a video and wonder what I'm doing, sometimes I'm adjusting the camera, so if I take my hand away, I've got to kind of do it while I'm making things happen. So if you see this, it could be that I'm making an adjustment. Or I just like to do it with one hand. Oh, so there's 2 kinds of chips in there. I see now. I see peanut butter chips and chocolate chips. Ooh, that's going to be good. I almost don't need this, but let's just use it so I can say I put my new set to good use. It's bigger than most Easy Bake stuff, but still pretty cool to have. It'll probably show up in the next Easy Bake video. Which, by the way, November 4th, I believe, is National Easy Bake Day, so I'll have to definitely put up a video on that day. Okay, what do you think? It's mixed pretty good, huh? All off the edges. All right, let me come back then. I will butter the pan, and then we'll spread this out, and then head over to the oven. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Now, they did say to... Well, they didn't say, actually. I say, wash that, because it's open in the store, so you want to make sure you clean that before you use it. But they did say to butter. Now, I thought, well, let me find my little pink spatula here and use that, at least for some of it. I prefer my fingers. Now, when I usually make chocolate chip cookies, I don't butter the pan. I take a parchment paper, and I use that. Okay, yeah. Fingers are better. Now I'm going to go a little bit on this edge because I'm worried about this baking over and then sticking there. Okay. I bet you this extra butter also helps in the process of the cookie. Okay, that's good. It's going to get all smeared around when you press the dough in. It does smell really good. Now I'm going to press it just into the bottom section. I don't think I necessarily want to go over the edge. It still should spread just a little, I would think. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's head over. I'll get this in the oven. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be able to show you some of that, and then I will definitely come back when it's all baked. But there you go. I might clean it up a little bit, but I think we're ready to go. All right, here we go. All set. 10 minutes in the oven. So let's watch it bake. All right, time's up. That looks good. Let me grab it. Give you a little tilted angle so it's brown around the edges, light in the center. Ooh, let me get that timer. I'll be back when it's cooled down so I can frost it. Okay, all set to go. My baking is done and I am ready to do the frosting. Now, it just calls for 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And then place the orange vanilla mix with the 2 tablespoons. And mix well, add 1 teaspoon of milk. And continue to blend until light and fluffy. Okay, there we go. It's a nice orangish color. I can't wait to get that on there. Okay, so they want it first mixed well here, so that's what I will do. The cookie came out great. It actually almost slid right out of the pan on its own, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. The butter worked great in there. And I guess I am using a very similar bowl to an Easy Bake bowl. It's the same size, but in orange. Okay, that's mixed in there pretty good. And then 1 teaspoon. That'll really change the color now. Look at that. So cool. And then just keep going and whip it up, it said. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do all of this on video. I will come back and maybe just speed up the video until I get it to the consistency I want. Alright, that didn't take long at all. It's nice and soft and ready to put on my cookie. Now I also brought in my Frankenstein spatula thinking that I would be taking the cookie out and put these on another tray, but I think I'm going to leave it on the black part. But the only thing I'm going to do is get a paper towel and get some of the butter off that edge. Remember, I put extra butter there in case the cookie went over the edge, but I think for presentation it'd be nice to clean that out. How easy does the cookie come out? Let me grab my little knife here and show you so that you can see. Comes right out. So you could easily move it to another plate. So I will not need my spatula. Still fun to show. Okay, I'm going to just use it all. I'll leave just extra in case I have to do some touch-up. Cookie's been sitting for a good 25 minutes to a half an hour. Bit off of that edge. Okay, there we go. There's quite a bit still on there, but just in case I need it for touch-up, I could squeeze just a little bit more right there. Of course, the one they showed on the box was absolutely pristine, but that really looked graphically generated to me. I don't know. Mine looks more homespun, I would say. Okay. Now they placed them all the way around, nicely around the edge. Do you think there's enough to do that? And if you look at the picture, let's just grab it. These don't look like minis here. These look a little bit bigger than what I have, but who knows? And then would you do them a little further apart just so you have some extra for decorating? And would you stay color coordinated? What would you do? I wonder. Okay, so we're going orange, yellow, brown. A little bit of distance between each one. You know what I really want to do? I just want to dump them on and just take a big bite. There probably is enough to go around closer, but I think I want to use them for the eyes. frosting is really tasty. Well, maybe I will use my spatula if I take it out and try to cut it. I probably could have taken my frosting and gone a little bit tighter on the edge there. I'll push my candies over a little. Wait, orange, yellow, brown, orange, yellow. Ooh, almost crammed it other orange. I'm squeezing it in there. Oh, I'll just leave it. I think that's nice the way that is. Okay, let's see. This is the black frosting. Okay, I'm just gonna put some on here. Okay, so look, it's coming out so mushy and soft. I barely even grabbed it. What you saw was just a few seconds. I don't know if it's just hot in here. So let me see if I can just shape a nose here. I'll just pour it on. I am doing a round nose, and I'll show you why. And then I'll do some jack-o'-lantern eyes. So far, I think it's actually been a nice kit. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit here because I want to give him some yellow eyeballs. Okay, and now the mouth. That's always a challenge, isn't it? Okay, and we want him to be eating some Reese's Pieces, like he's been chewing on them and spitting them out. Okay, I wanted to give him a nostril too. But I got a little bit of that black on my fingers and it got on the one eyeball. Well, I say I have to do orange just so it stands out better. One nostril. And two. Don't fall that way, don't fall that. Oh, I gotta push it. All right, there we go. Look at that. There he is. So he's spitting up some Reese's. I have some to eat. Lots of orange left. I guess I will move it to a plate. We'll cut it so we can see the side. Look at that plate. It's a perfect size. Giant. Hey, maybe I could flip it out with this now. Let's see. I mean, that was my goal. Ah, perfect. Okay, I guess I need to give this a taste. Oh, by the way, thanks for watching so far up to this point. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel when you stick with the video this long. For those of you that enjoy a slower paced video. Alright, that is it. I must say goodbye now to my perfect pumpkin. And I don't know, would you cut a pie shaped? I'm going to cut, this will be the perfect piece for me right here. Watch this. Ooh, it's still soft, crispy on the edge. You know, I wanted a big piece with lots of Reese's. Look at that. Looks good. I'm going to say overall, this was fun. And thanks for hanging out with me. It is. It's super soft. It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. It really does. So good. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And again, thanks for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Look in that description. There'll be a playlist. I have a little milk left over. With all of the Halloween videos for the last 5 or 6 years. Maybe grab some snacks, sit back, and hit play. And take a look at those if you can. And thanks for watching. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.